Welcome to Glenstal Abbey. There are two panels from the 19th century Russian festal icon which many people struggle to identify, namely the panel of the Ascension and that of Pentecost. The panel of the Ascension is in the bottom left-hand corner. Above and to the centre, Christ is ascended, surrounded by an angel on either side. Christ has a halo with a cross in it, unlike the clear halos of the accompanying angels. Only the upper half of Christ's figure is shown, and so there is a truncated mandorla, or almond-shaped demarcated zone of holiness, which surrounds him. Below and to the centre is Mary, flanked by two angels. Mary is dressed completely in dark blue and wears a veil. She has her hands crossed in prayer. To the left is Peter, a bearded figure dressed in a dark blue undergarment and orange overgarment. To the right is Paul, dressed in a green undergarment and pink overgarment. As Christ is surrounded by two angels, so is Mary, the Mother of God, surrounded by two figures in white. As Christ and the angels bear halos, so does the Mother of God and the two figures in white. The inspiration for this depiction is scriptural and comes from the account of the Ascension in the Acts of the Apostles. While he was going, and they were gazing up toward heaven, suddenly two men in white robes stood by them. They said, "Men of Galilee, why do you stand looking up toward heaven? This Jesus who has been taken from you up into heaven will come in the same way as you saw him go into heaven." Acts chapter 1 verses 10 to 11. In the panel, the two men in white each point upward to heaven, to the ascended Lord. It seems that the disciples in the panel have begun to take on the message of the men in white, as they are not looking upwards, but at each other with unevenly distributed hands, suggesting a struggle to comprehend what is happening. Interestingly, St. Paul is present on the left, but of course was not present in the biblical account. The panel depicts not only the historical episode, but also the continuance of its truth for Paul, and indeed for all subsequent generations until today, and indeed beyond to eternity.